What's up, and welcome to the Boxing Blaze, where we're about to talk some boxing. But my name is Jason. I'm a reporter for Real Combat Media, so if you haven't checked it out, go check out Real Combat Media for all your boxing and combat news. Now, today, July 16th, 2016, Deontay Wilder took on Chris Arreola. Now, to give you some backstory on this fight, Deontay Wilder was supposed to fight a Russian fighter named Alexander Povetkin on May 21st in Moscow. It was set up to be like this whole, Rocky thing where Wilder was going to go over there to Russia and, kick this guy's ass. But it didn't really go down that way because Alexander Povetkin was caught using this drug called meldonium, which goes against the drug testing. Basically, it's a performance-enhancing drug. So when they found that out, Deontay Wilder and the WBC decided to cancel the fight. Now, to be fair, later on, Alexander Povetkin tested negative for meldonium, so technically they're saying that it's possible that he took it before it became illegal, but who knows. So afterwards, since Deontay Wilder didn't have a fight, it was a week before the fight when it got canceled, and he needed a fight, so he got a fight against Chris Arreola. Now, to give props to Chris Arreola took the fight with less than 2 months to get prepared. So, props to him. Now, in terms of the fight, let's be honest, Chris Arreola got his butt whooped. Going into the fight, I had high expectations. Not high expectations, but I hoped that Chris Arreola would do a little bit better. The guy's been in the ring with a lot of heavyweights, and you'd think that by now he'd know his way around the ring. But, he got his butt whooped. And I've met Chris Arreola, and he's a really nice guy. He's probably one of the most legit guys you can meet in boxing. Really down-to-earth guy. But, this guy got his butt whooped this time, and it really sucks. Now, in the beginning of the fight, Chris Arreola wasn't throwing anything, and that automatically was a red flag. I was like, wow, what is that? Arreola couldn't even reach Wilder at times. Arreola's reach was just way longer than Arreola's, and most of the fight, Wilder, all he had to do was jab away, and Arreola couldn't even get close to him because of the length advantage that Wilder had. The only time that Arreola could really reach Wilder is when Wilder would get on the ropes, and Arreola wouldn't even always win those exchanges, which is kind of bad because that's the only time he had his advantage. Now, it was in the fourth, Arreola got knocked down, and then he got up, and I believe it was 20 seconds left on the clock, and Arreola got hit again, and it was bad. It looked like the fight was about to end, but the bell did save him. I swear, if there were at least 7 seconds left in that round, that fight would have been over in the fourth because he got hit really bad. And in that same round, I believe, Chris Arreola started bleeding from the top of his right eye. So it wasn't his eye, but it was, I would say, his eyebrow area. He started bleeding. Then, in the fifth and the sixth, Arreola started doing better. He was more active, but and then in the eighth, Chris Arreola threw nothing. I didn't see him throw one punch in that round. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but it was that bad. And I thought, man, Wilder looks like he's slowing down, but that wasn't the case. So in the eighth round, if you didn't watch the fight, after the eighth round, Chris Arreola went to his corner, and his corner saw how bad of the round he had, so they stopped the fight. Now, when they interviewed Wilder, he said he had broken his right hand and he tore a muscle. So to me that makes sense because it looked like Wilder was getting tired, and I was like, this doesn't look right. It looks like he's, he looks like he's tired, or he's putting his foot off the pedal. So I believe if Wilder hadn't hurt his hand, he would have probably finished the fight faster. Now, like I said before, Arreola's a really cool guy, but he just couldn't do it. He showed a lot of heart, though. The guy has heart. He went in there and he took some hard punches, and I was like, how is this guy even standing? But with all that experience, I guess that's what he got out of it. But okay, so in my head, so what's next for Chris Arreola? I don't know. I say he shouldn't retire yet. I think he still has some good fights in him. I don't know if he'll ever get to that point of becoming world champion, though. Maybe a couple more tune-up fights, and then have one more chance at a big fight. See how that goes. Now, for Deontay Wilder, there's Anthony Joshua, there's Klitschko, there's Tyson Fury, and there's Ortiz, and there's more guys, but these are the 4 main guys that I want to see Wilder face. So they're Joshua, Tyson, Klitschko, or Ortiz. My personal, if I had to pick one out of all of them, it probably had to be Joshua. I want to see Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. I feel like out of all of them, I feel like Anthony Joshua would put up the best fight. But that's it for today. That's all I have to say about the Chris Arreola versus Wilder fight. Props to Arreola once again for sticking in there as long as he did, and props to Wilder for taking care of business, and I hope to see him succeed later on. This is the Boxing Blaze. Please like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you guys think. And if you haven't yet, go to the Real Combat Media page and like their page, subscribe, comment on there. I have a couple of my videos on there too. Thanks, guys.